Hey guys, Chaps here, and today I am back with a brand new league predictions video. So today we're going to be focusing on the Hyundai A-League SBC, and it would be the top scorer. Fornaroli is his name. He plays for the same team as Tim Cahill. Where's it gone? Here we go. So he'd be a striker card, obviously. That's obviously Timmy Cahill's card there. We got the max price on. I think he's a gold. Yeah, he's a gold. And it'd be an SBC card. I'm probably looking at like 80, 81 rated possibly. He's Uruguayan, so he'd link with that. Suarez, link with your Cavani. So it'd be probably a well-sought card. Medium work rate's 5'9". Probably imagine him getting like 80 plus shot, 84 pace probably, 80 dribbling, maybe 79, 80 physical. Be a pretty decent card, and he's got that 4-star, so he wouldn't be one to ignore. As you can see, so I've got some investment tips for you guys on how to get ahead of the crowd, because somebody brought it to my attention last night that in the store there was some packs. Where's the store? Down here. And they've kind of figured out that these packs tend to come out before a League SBC. As you can see here, the Jumbo Premium Silver Pack. So this could come out anytime this week, or maybe in a week or two, but I'm tipping it for being within the next week or so. But a Jumbo Premium Silver Pack, so they came out most of the time. Well, they've been out before every single other League SBC, so I'm hoping that they are going to come out, and it's going to be the A-League one, as the season's set to end this weekend. Coming, so you'll be seeing this video on a Saturday, and it'll be ending like the following Saturday, like late, or it won't even be April. Sorry, it'll be late. It'll be early May. So I'm going to show you a couple of people I've invested in so far. So the first team I've invested in, Adelaide United. I think it's going to be a narrow formation, probably a 4 or a 5 at the back, such as the 4-2-3-1 with the 3 central attacking mids, or a 5-1-2-1-2. This is simply because they have 6 central midfielders. They are very heavy in that position, and I don't think they're going to get ignored there. So I'm maybe looking at either the 4-2-3-1, the 5-1-2-1-2, or possibly the 4-2-2-2. So a lot of the players I've invested in are silvers. I'll show you the filter I used at the end of the video. But for Brisbane Raw, there's 2 left wingers, 1 right wing, there's 4 centre backs, and there's only 1 left back and right back. So I think there's probably going to be looking here, due to the amount of full backs, it's probably going to maybe be a 4-3-3 probably, or it could be a 3-5-2 or a 5-2-2-1. My investments for this would be the singular right winger, and then 1 left back and 1 right back, because that's all they have. And then obviously they are quite plentiful in the centre back position, and I think they do have 4 non-Australian players, so they will be players I look towards to invest in, because maybe there might be a requirement where you need like 2 non-Australian or 3 non-Australian something. I could probably see a minimum of 65 rating, because they don't have many silvers. But there we go. So that's for Brisbane Raw. The next team is going to be the Central Coast, and they have 1 Movember card. So there could be the possibility maybe to spice this squad builder up and put a bit of price to it, that they add maybe special card requirements for some teams. There's not many special cards at all. I think there's 1 hero card, 2 gold informs, and then 3 or 4 silver informs, and 2 or 3 Movember cards. But Central Coast, they've got 1 right back, and they have 3 left backs. They've got 4 centre backs, 3 right wingers, 1 left wing, and 3 strikers. They only have 4 silvers, so maybe we could see a requirement meaning like we need 1 silver at least, or 2. So my investments for this one would be 1 right back and 1 of the left wingers, because obviously there's only 1 player in each position. So basically what you're going to want to do is look for teams that only have 1 player in that position, and just invest. Don't spend loads of money, just try and play a little amount of coins. As you can see, I'm picking some of these guys up, 250 coins, 150. Like, look, I'm getting them cheap. I've got pages and pages. I've got a few in my club. I've got a few on my transfer list also, because obviously you can only fit 40 on here. But the next team then will be Melbourne Victory, which is this team here, and they've got 4 special cards. They've got a hero card, and they have some informs. They only have 1 right back and 1 right winger. And they've got 5 non-Australian players. The formation I'm predicting is going to be the 4-2-3-1-2 or the 4-4-1-1. And this guy here would be a great investment. Guerrier, he's a right back. He's the only right back they have. And then I'm not sure if I've bought one of the right wingers, if you'll see him here, but he'd be another great investment just in case. But as you can see, again, like, you're going to look for teams that either only have silvers in that position, so if there's only one silver left back, or they're quite high rated. For this guy, he's quite a high rated silver, so you want teams that have got kind of silvers. Like, silvers are going to make you a lot of coins here. So after Melbourne Victory, we're going to be moving to Newcastle Jets. They only have 3 silvers and they do not have a left back. They've got 3 centre backs. So I'm predicting a 3-5-2, or maybe some formation involving 3 centre backs. Left mid and striker for me would be the positions to invest here. They're not lots and lots of them, and obviously there's 3 centre backs. If it's going to be a 3 at the back, I suggest you invest in those centre backs for Newcastle Jets. Then Sydney FC, they have 1 gold, and I think it's going to be the 4-4-2 formation straight away. They've only got 3 centre backs, they've got 1 left back, and they've got 1 left and 1 right midfielder. So that left and right midfielder would be both good to invest in, and that left back card, because he could shoot up in price if he is needed. So after Sydney FC, we're going to be moving down to our final 3 teams, which is going to be Wellington Phoenix next. So they only have 1 right back and 1 left back, so straight away they'll just alarm bells are going off. That's an investment opportunity for you guys. They have 3 centre backs, and they also only have 1 left winger. So if we're expecting a wide formation, which I am, I'm thinking it's going to be the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1 wide with the left mid and the right mid. I think that left winger is going to come into play. They've got lots of players obviously, but the centre forwards, the strikers, basically your attackers and midfielders, I think they're going to be the ones that make bank on this team, possibly the full backs as well. And then we're going to move over to Melbourne City. They have 3 strikers, 2 left backs and right backs. They have 4 centre backs, so I'm going for a wingers formation here. They've only got 1 left wing, so stock up on your left winger and stock up on the right winger also. But I can see it being a wide formation, not exactly sure, possibly another 4-3-3 variation, because obviously they've got the full backs available to them, or maybe they go for a 3 at the back with wingers. I'm not too certain. But our final team, Western Sydney, and they only have 1 left back, but they have 5 centre backs. They do not have a right winger / right midfielder, and the formation I'm going to be calling for this one is the 4-2-2. They're going to have lots of central midfielders, and they only have 2 strikers. So for me, strikers and silvers, you're going to invest in those guys. So the filter I've been using just to do some bidding, literally, I've just been going on, and I've just been going silver, and then I've been putting my max price 250, 300 coins, and just been bidding like 150 coins. Like, look, we'll just bid on a few quickly. This guy here, who you can try and get people cheap. So who did he play? He plays for Wellington Phoenix. So Wellington Phoenix, the midfielders and strikers, they're going to be going for a lot. We're not going to buy him, but we're just going to try and get your bids in on people, like 200 coins, 150 coins. Like, as you'll see, I picked up loads of people for cheap. Like this guy, he's a centre back. Somebody I also bought earlier on, Muscat, I paid like 200 coins, maybe 150 coins. You can get lots of players cheap, and I really do think if you invest ahead of the crowd and you get in there, you might be able to pick yourself up some bargains. You can either sell them on for profit, you can complete the SBC, you can really get ahead of people and make some coins here. And I've basically got a full transfer list, so I can't bid on any more until I move them to my transfer list. My bidding list is full. But if you did find this SBC investments video useful, please don't forget to drop a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and check me on Twitter if you have any questions. Thanks. Peace.